Okay, right, we'll try this one again because apparently it did still say share to Facebook, but I didn't find it. Hold on. I'm gonna see if this is the right one before I do anything else, because... Hold on. But I didn't find it. Hold on. I'm gonna see if this is the right one before I do anything else, because... Yep, it's shared. We've got this one. We've got it. Right, I'm gonna go find the link, and I'm gonna get word out. Get revealers out, as we do. And welcome to the first person who's sitting in on this one. Hello! Hope you're having a good Sunday. Whatever you're up to. Oh well, they've just left. Okay, that's fine. Not to worry. Right, let's go and get this link sent out. I'll put it on Twitter, I'll put it on Tumblr. I'll just get that link out and then... hopefully we'll have a few people watching, but if not, not to worry. I understand there's not exactly the most, like, sociable of days, I guess. Okay, right, I'm just going to... gonna get that link sent out, send it out to people. And there we go. I think that's it. Anyway, yeah, if you're watching this later on YouTube, hello, and thank you for taking the time to come and watch. I have no idea what this is about. I have heard very little about it, but it was only £3.99, so I thought, well, I'll buy it. Can't pass up a good bargain. Right. That's not what I want. Hold on. Okay, so you have to go, right? I don't want the director's commentary. We're just gonna play it as it is and see where it goes, but anyhow, yeah, we'll just crack on. Do you like my new icon, by the way?
Dear Esther, I have lost track of how long I have been here, and how many visits I have made overall. Certainly the landmarks are now so familiar to me that I have to remind myself to actually see the forms and shapes in front of me. I could stumble blind across these rocks, the edges of these precipices, without fear of missing my step and plummeting down to sea. Besides, I have always considered that if one is to fall, it is critical to keep one's eyes firmly open.
Sound advice. See what's going on in here. This music's beautiful. Right, let's see what this is all about. I think this might just be one of those things where you just walk around a bit. I don't know, it's hard to tell. It's a formula of some kind, but what could it be for? Okay, so you can't really do much with the buttons. I've been trying to press the action button and it's just zooming in on things. So I think that might be just what we'll have to do, I guess. Well, we'll just see how it go. Also, welcome to the two people who've decided to join the stream. Hello, welcome. It's nice to have some people about. The answers are not found in the toilet, so we'll not go there. Yes, yes, it is I, the Frenchiest fry. Actually, that's not quite true because I'm not French. Yeah. I'm not quite sure what to expect with this game. I don't think it's going to be, like, really exciting, but it's definitely very scenic. I mean, look at this, man. It's cool. I think it might be, but I don't really know what to expect with this. Well, here we are, on the beach, looking at all the things, all the rocks. I used to like going to the beach as a kid, used to get like all the rock pools and stuff. Also, do you like my new icon? It's a bear with a bowler hat on, and I just thought it was the most hilarious thing in the world, so that's why I have it now. Oh, I can come up that way. Alright.
There was once talk of a wind farm out here, away from the rage and the intolerance of the masses. The sea, they said, is too rough for the turbines to stand. They clearly never came here to experience the becalming for themselves. Personally, I would have supported it. Turbines would be a fitting contemporary refuge for a hermit. The revolution and the permanence.
Thank you very much. I quite like my icon with the bear and the bowler hat on. It's not the normal one I use, but I just thought, well, I like that one. It's often said that you should pick an icon that looks most like you, and I found that that resembled me a lot more than most, especially with the bowler hat, because I have quite a few. Right, I think we should go up here. I think we might need to go up here.
The mount is clearly the focal point of this landscape. It almost appears so well placed as to be artificial. I find myself easily slipping into the delusional state of ascribing purpose, deliberate motive to everything here. Was this island formed during the moment of impact? When we were torn loose from our moorings, and the seatbelts cut motorway lanes into our chests and shoulders, did it first break surface then?
No, that was a terrible joke, mate. That was dreadful. But you get points for effort. Because I can't do jokes, I'm not very good at them.
When someone had died or was dying, or was so ill they gave up what little hope they could sacrifice, they cut parallel lines into the cliff, exposing the white chalk beneath. You could see them.
Yeah, you need to go to bed, mate. It's 4:15 in the morning. Go to sleep, pal.
Or impose a cordon of protection.
It's 12:15 here in the afternoon.
Whatever pestilence stalked the cliff paths died along with its hosts.
Oh.
My lines are just for this. To keep any would-be rescuers at bay. The infection is not simply of the flesh.
Ooh. I think things are gonna be a little bit weird. Whoosh. I wonder what he's talking about. What to the point? What could this be? It's just a stone. You're a night shift, are you? Poor bugger.
Directly. A motley lot with little to recommend them. I have now spent 3 days in their company. That is, I fear, enough for any man not born amongst them. Despite their tedious inclination to quote scripture, they seem to me the most godforsaken of all the inhabitants of the Outer Isles. Indeed, in this case, the very gravity of that term, forsaken by God, seems to find its very apex. It appears to me that Donnelly, too, found those who wander this shoreline to be adrift from any chance of redemption. Did he include himself in that, I wonder?
What if I knew who the bloody hell Donnelly was? Who are all these people? And hello to the third person joining us on the stream. Welcome, welcome, welcome. It's nice to have you here with us. Feel free to leave a comment, you'll get a shout out, or if you want to subscribe, feel free. You know, no pressure, it's all good. I have so many questions about this game right now.
I met Paul. I made my own little pilgrimage. My Damascus, a small semi-detached on the outskirts of Wolverhampton. We drank coffee in his kitchen and tried to connect to one another. Although he knew I hadn't come in search of an apology, reason or retribution, he still spiraled in panic, thrown high and lucid by his own dented bonnet. Responsibility had made him old. Like us, he'd already passed beyond any conceivable boundary of life.
Right, we've done a canny little walk. I mean, there's where we started. No, seriously, there's no pressure for people to subscribe or not. Calm down, right? It's fine. I don't believe in pressure stuff.
I would leave your presence outside your retreat in this interim space between cliff and beach. I would leave you loaves and fishes, but the fish stocks have been depleted and I've run out of bread. I would row you back to your homeland in a bottomless boat, but I fear we would both be driven mad by the chatter of the sea creatures.
I know you're joking, but still, you never know. Some people might get a bit scared by that, you know. But no, yeah, there it is. There's that formula again. What's it mean? What does it mean? So these are quite interesting little drawings. What could all this mean? Well, someone's been painting stuff. Oh, there's more. Oh no, that's where I came from. I was gonna go back on myself there. That would have been awkward. Okay, so essentially when, yeah. Oh, I honestly didn't know you could swim in this. Shows how much I know. Oh well, come on, mate. Let's get you out of the water. Oh, I don't like the look of this. Oh my god, I'm trying to swim. Oh, that's weird. That is far too weird for my liking, that. Oh, nah. Oh, no way. That was too weird for me. Oh. See if there's another way out of this cave rather than going back on ourselves. Let's have a little look. But I got a trophy at least, so that's not too bad. You know, let's not complain too much. Says me, the Empress of complaining. What? This is weird. I love stuff like this. It's weird things. Right. So, looks like swimming ain't really an option for us, so we'll have to go around. Put your torch back on, pal. I can't flip and see. Right. Yeah, that was weird. See if there's a way along up here and we can get up somewhere. This is way up there. That was far too weird for my liking, mate. There's a way of walking up this hill. Oh, come on. I could climb up that hill. I think I might have to go towards that boat, but I can't stay in the water. You know what? I'm going to try it. I'm going to try it again, but this time I'm not actually going to try swimming because mugging you, I thought, oh, I'll try swimming. What a good idea that was. Probably going to get dark before, like, this day is out. Probably get to the boat and it'll be, like, night time all of a sudden. Right. We'll try this boat over here. We'll see what the crack is with that. Right, let's not go swimming in the sea this time. Let's just keep our head above water. Rather than trying to swim and dying in the process. Because that was far too weird for my liking. Oh no. Oh, you literally can't.
Come back.
This is so weird. Right. I think how am I meant to get to this boat? Right, if I came along that way, I might have to go along this way. Because I came down that way. So I think here might be where we'll have to go. Right, we'll try this way then. Let's try it. Do a hell of a lot of walking. It's getting dark as well. Ooh. Scary. Oh, I'm probably wrong. It's probably just going to be... Note. I see that beacon over there. I wonder what it's for. I wonder what it does.
I dreamt I stood in the center of the sun, and the solar radiation cooked my heart from the inside.
Ooh.
My teeth will curl, and my fingernails fall off into my pockets like loose change. If I could stomach, I'd eat, but all I seem capable of is salt water. Were the livestock still here, I could turn feral and gorge. I'm as emaciated as a body on a slab, opened up for a premature source of death. I've rowed to this island in a heart without a bottom, all the bacteria of my gut rising up to sing to me.
That's deep. But I have so many unanswered questions. Excuse me. Right. Excuse me. Yeah, you can't really do anything with them. I think you just have to walk around the island. What a strange place this is. I think it's going to get darker. Ah, here we are. Hopefully the next part of this, because I've got... Ah, Donnelly. Here's Donnelly.
Dear Esther, I have now driven the stretch of the M5 between Exeter and Bristol over 21 times. But although I have all the reports and all the witnesses, and have cross-referenced them within a millimetre using my Ordnance Survey maps, I simply cannot find the location. You'd think there would be marks to serve as some evidence. It's somewhere between the turn-off for Sanford and the welcome break services. But although I can always see it in my rearview mirror, I have as yet been unable to pull ashore.
It still doesn't tell you much. Right, you is then. No worries, you just take it easy, alright? Like, with you being at work still, but you be careful, alright? Not a problem, and you as well. You have a good morning on your end. I'm assuming it's morning on your end. Yeah? You told us before. Aye, but you take care, alright? And what could... Oh, now it's getting interesting. What could have happened here? Alright, tidy bye, mate. Oh.
An imagined answer phone message. The tires are flat, the wheel spins loosely, and the brake fluid has run like ink over this map, staining the landmarks and rendering the coastline mute, compromised. Where you saw galaxies, I saw only bruises cut into the cliff by my lack of sobriety.
Okay, the stream's gone quiet again, but not to worry, we can just keep playing. And as is always the case... Oh, hello! Hello! Nice to have you joining us, Nix. Welcome to whatever the hell this is. This is Dear Esther. I've just been walking around like a bit of a tit for the past 20 minutes or so. But, you're welcome to come watch. Yes. I would kill you, but I would rather not, because you're a nice person, and I don't like killing nice people. But yeah, I have literally been walking around on here like a bit of a tit, so we'll see where this goes, where it's going to take us. Yes, I was about to say, it's 4 in the morning. It's very late on your end, I'm assuming. It's not over here, though. It's like 12:30 in the afternoon. Oh, man. Well, I hope you managed to get some kind of sleep at some point. I know what it's like. I mean, I'm going through a patch lately where I'm really not sleeping much at all. It happens a lot, and stuff. Okay, right, so... Here we are. Right, yeah. I'm not used to the fact that these action buttons don't do anything, they just have to zoom in on things.
There must be a hole in the bottom of the boat. How else could new hermits have arrived?
Fuck knows. But this is getting a bit too strange for my liking. No problems, man. I totally understand. I mean, if you gotta sleep, you gotta. If you finally manage to get to sleep, more power to you, man. You know, I'm hardly gonna bullshit you for it. Also, I do apologise for the people who have come into this stream thinking I wasn't going to swear. I swear a lot. I actually have a coffee account in which I don't swear, in which I actually put in for how often I swear. It's called the swear jar and whatever. No, my accent's horrible. It's awful. It's the worst. Also, I'm not used to the buttons not doing anything other than zooming in on things. And I kind of don't want to be stuck here. Can't even get on the boat.
I had kidney stones and you visited me in the hospital.
Yeah, I think if you just send like a few messages, too many messages is fine. It's fine.
Your outline and your speech both blurred. Now my stones have grown into an island and made their escape, and you have been rendered opaque by the car of a drunk.
I'm trying to figure out what the hell all this is about. I think he might have killed Esther. I think Esther might have died or something, and he's just trying to piece together the pieces of his sanity. I don't know. Yeah, although that's YouTube,
Is
it's
this what Paul saw through his windscreen? Not Lot's wife looking over her shoulder, but a scar in the hillside.
Oh,
falling
hell.
away to black forever.
Oh, I'm not going to go down there. Should I jump down the hole? Should I? I might. You know what? I'm going to jump down the hole. I haven't had sanity since the better part of the early 90s. I'm probably considerably older than you. Considering I'm 31 this year, I feel a bit sad. I'm so old. Yeah, I'm going to jump down the hole. Yeah! Yeah, boy.
Come back.
Oh, that was weird. And it... Oh, I got a trophy. Get in. And it spatters right back next to the hole. And I don't have any idea where I'm going now, so where was I? Honestly, I forgot where I was. Oh, yeah. I was on that side, I think. Oh, my life, I feel really, really old. Yep. Most people are compared to me. I feel really old. Oh, music's gone.
To climb, away from the sea and towards the center. It is a straight line to the summit, where the evening begins to coil around the aerial and squeeze the signals into early silence. The bothy squats against the mount to avoid the gaze of the aerial. I too will creep under the island like an animal and approach it from the northern shore.
It's the one of the few things I have with that particular character is is nationality, age bracket, and nationality, age bracket, and liking for crazy hair colours. That's about as far as it goes. But yeah, it's quite nice actually writing as a more, like, in theory, more mature person. But you know. Alright, let's get up to this house, you know, see if we can get any kind of closure. I'm still not used to the fact that the buttons don't do anything, they just zoom in on things. Look at this. Bush. Look at the weeds. Ah, yeah, I kind of gathered.
It was constructed originally in the early 1700s. By then, shepherding had formalised into a career. The first habitual shepherd was a man called Jakobsen, from a lineage of migratory Scandinavians. He was not considered a man of breeding by the mainlanders.
It's a
weed. He came here every summer whilst building the bothy, hoping eventually that becoming a man of property would secure him a wife and a lineage. Donnelly records that it did not work. He caught some disease from his malcontented
Joke's on you, pal, I'm an atheist.
2 years after completing it. There was no one to carve white lines into the cliff for him, either.
Oh, goodness, we've got 3 people in the stream now. Welcome, 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 everybody. Please feel free to leave a comment or like the page or whatever. Out you want. Ah! What does it mean? I don't understand. I'm just an atheist, but I'm in the firm belief of, like, as long as if your faith can, like, give you comfort and help, you know, great, you know, more power to you, man. Just is personally not for me. Yeah, Nix hasn't had much sleep, and I think I've slept too much over the past day. I don't even know. Oh! Let's go into the spooky house. What's in here?
My heart is landfill.
Nah,
These
I don't
false
push people,
dawns
believe some
waking
people.
into the still never light. I sweat for you in the small hours and wrap my blankets into a mass. I have always heard the waves break on these lost shores, always the gulls forgotten. I can lift this bottle to my ear, and all there ever is for me is this Hebridean music.
Well, that wasn't a forgotten gull. That just come flying out of nowhere. Oh, hey. It still doesn't answer any of my questions. I wonder if going down here will make any difference. I'm not going to jump off the cliff. Ooh. That's a bit big. I'll go back up. I'm going to take my chances. No, no, I already did that with the giant bottomless hole. We're not doing it now. But that beacon looks interesting. I think we should go up there. I'm gonna, you know what, stuff it. I'm gonna go up there. See what this is all about. Oh, come on, pal. No, I don't think I can go up there. I'll have to go down here. Honestly, I'm still not used to the fact that the buttons literally don't do anything other than zoom in. Look, press an X, does that. Press circle, does that. Press triangle, guess what, it does that. Press square, and it does that. Trigger buttons are exactly the same. Yeah, I'm not going to keep doing it because it's just going to hurt my eyes. Yeah, I know the feeling. What even is sleep? Ah, nice one. I haven't played that since it first came out in 2012. My goodness, but yeah, I'm gonna have to stop
to the
playing it
medical
again.
school and was duly opened out for a crowd
Bloody
of
hell.
students 21 days after his passing. The report is included in my edition of his book. The syphilis had torn through his guts like
lovely.
a drunk driver, scrambling his organs like
We
gators
know,
on a
we
plate.
know, dear, we know.
But enough definition remained for a cursory examination.
Nah,
And,
that wasn't
as I
nothing.
suspected,
Too
they
late.
found
You've
clear
said it now,
evidence
but
of kidney
you know.
stones. He's likely to have spent the last years of his life in considerable pain. Perhaps this is the root of his laudanum habit. Although its use makes him an unreliable witness, I find myself increasingly drawn into his orbit.
Yeah, just keep off the laudanum, pal. It's the liquid form of opium. Don't do it.
They found Jakobsen in early spring. The thaw had only just come. Even though he'd been dead nearly 7 months, his body had been frozen right down to the nerves and had not even begun to decompose. All around him, small flowers were reaching for the weak sun. The goats had adjusted happily to life without a shepherd and were grazing freely about the valley. Donnelly reports they hurled the body in fear and disgust down the shaft, but I cannot corroborate this story.
Probably because he's dead. That's why you can't corroborate that story, pal. Whoever you are, mysterious narrator. Yes, let next send as many messages as they want. I'm sorry if I got the gender pronouns wrong. I know some people are quite thingy about it, but fight them with your drink. I would fight them with a drink, but I've got nothing alcoholic in the house that's worth using. Actually, tell a lie. I've got a bottle of Southern Comfort with cherry in it. That's quite nice.
Climbing down to the caves, I slipped and fell and have injured my leg. I think the femur is broken. It is clearly infected. The skin has turned a bright, tight pink, and the pain is crashing in on
okay,
waves.
no problem.
Vented tides against my shoreline, drowning out the ache of my stones. I struggled back to the bothy to rest, but it has become clear that there is only one way this is likely to end. The medical supplies I looted from the trawler have suddenly found their purpose.
I don't have Stella
They will
Artois. I
keep
think
me
it's bloody
lucid for my
awful.
final ascent.
I don't drink much, but when I do, I drink a lot. Which is why I don't really keep any alcohol in the house, because it's either go hard or go home. But that's just me. Apparently, according to this dude, I've broke my leg. That's probably why I'm just walking around like a bit of a tit. But never mind. Someone's been here before me. Or maybe I've been here before. I like, what's the one I like? I like Corona. That's quite nice. And I like Brahma. Them are the two sort of beers I tend to have. Me go-tos. Ooh. Oh, hell. We've just gone into the cave. This is very weird. I love it. Oh, we've got Jakobsen as a trophy. I wonder what all these mean. What does it mean? Okay, pal. Come on, wake up. Wake up.
Donnelly's addiction is my one true constant. Even though I wake in false dawns and find the landscape changing and flowing in constantly through my tears, I know his reaching is always upon me.
Oh. He must have had to watch his mate die. That's awful. But I guess the one thing I have to ask at the moment is, who the bloody hell's Esther? Oh, hey. Wonder if you go in the water. Wonder what happens. Oh, nothing happens. See, every time you went in the water when you were outside, you sort of died. You are Esther. Hey! The mystery has been solved. You are the Esther. The miracle has been solved. This is lovely. What a beautiful place. Okay. Crouching down, gonna watch out for the spikes. Ooh, little glowing mushrooms. Iridescent lighting. I like it. Okay, here we go. Oh no, it's up here. So have a look. Probably something that's going to try and kill us. Or not. I don't know. Oh! It's a big thing. It's a big drop. I don't know if I want to go down there. I'm gonna go down here and see what happens. Oh! First time I've gone into the water and I haven't friggin' died. That's nice. This doesn't make a damn pick of sense, but you know what? It's actually been quite fun. Been quite a pleasant journey, considering I've died 3 times and I've just been wandering around like a bit of an idiot, but you know, it's all good. Okay, oh, back to where we were. Back to where we came. I mean, you can go up that way. Hold on, hold on. There's gotta be a way around this. I probably went completely the wrong way, but never mind. Oh no. I may not have went the wrong way after all. Also, I'm very sorry, I talk a lot during these and I just waffle on. I try to stay quiet for the bits of dialogue which are in it, but other than that, I'm a bit of a gobshite. Oh, tiny glow mushrooms.
I am traveling through my own body, following the line of infection from the shattered femur towards the heart. I swallow fistfuls of painkillers to stay lucid. In my delirium, I see the twin lights of the moon and the Ariel shining to me through the rocks.
Hold on. Hold on, I'll be two seconds. I'm just gonna send this thing. Yeah, fuck bitches, get money. Yeah, I would, but it's kind of not really working. I've got no money. Oh dear me. Anyway, let's continue. I think the guy narrating this is completely off his tits unloading him. But yeah, I think eating the mushrooms would probably be a very bad idea if you went to do that now. Like, just imagine if you did it was completely off your face. Dear Esther, I'm completely off my tits. Oh dear me, not doing that again. I'm still not used to that X button not doing anything as such. It's weird. Another one. I probably could have like avoided this whole side of the walk and just went right over. You can't get to the fridge, there's a dragon in front. Oh my goodness, I can't help you, pal. If I could, I wouldn't. I would, but I kind of can't. I'm kind of stuck. Right, so I came back over this way. I went that way. It's just brought me back here. So, I'm thinking then maybe that way might be where we need to go. We'll give it a pop anyway. We'll see what the crack is. No, neither do I. Nah. I actually found out I was asthmatic due to smoking once because you know, when you're younger and stuff, that, and you know, you're trying different things, and I remember nicking a tab from my mate, lit it up, ended up having an asthma attack, and that's how I found out I had asthma. So I tend not to smoke, and I said snoke. Yeah, well, I think Mr. Narrator had better watch yourself. The spikes are coming. Oh, what could this be? Oh, this is pretty. Okay, I can't go that way. I think with me drinking, it's because I drive quite a lot, so I tend not to unless I know I don't have to be anywhere.
It cannot be the landfill where the parts of your life that would not burn ended up. It cannot be the chimney that delivered you to the skies. It cannot be the place where you rained back down again to fertilize the soil and make small flowers in the rocks.
It's probably the place where we fucking jumped down before. That's probably what it is. Oh, that doesn't half go down a lot. I'm not going to swim to the bottom of that because I know what will happen. Wait, I think we're going the right way. Oh, wait, there's something on the wall. Let's have a look. Behold! Behold Damascus, oh, it's taken, but where's it gone? Oh, this is weird. This is really weird. Do you think he just got completely off his face on loading them and just went and drove everywhere? Away from being a city. Ooh. I don't like the look of these. Oh, they don't do anything. That's alright. I can just go through them. That's fine. For those who are watching, I also have a YouTube account on here where you can watch all the previous playthroughs I've done of things. I'm about to start doing a little Nightmares one in about a week or so, but I've totally let it slip me mind. Because I want to play through that one first, then do it, because it's very sort of awkward. So with this one, it's not so much. Right, let's see if we can go into the water and not die this time. Okay. Right, looks like I may have to swim under the water. There we go. Okay, so Acts 22. What the? I don't understand any of this. Right, anyway, it looks like we might have to go down the pit. Woo! Or not. Okay, this is really weird now. Okay, this is really, really weird. You can tell it's set in England because everyone drives on the left. I don't like how this is going darker and darker. I'm going to see if I can swim up. If there's a way to reach the top. Oh, this is just weird. I don't think I like this. That was weird. I still have so many unanswered questions about this. I think the sooner we get cracking, then the sooner we might get our answers. Why am I slowing down all of a sudden? Come on, pal, come through for me. Come on. Ah, here we go. Someone left us a nice comment on YouTube. Thank you. I'll get round to answering it in a bit. Right, here we go. Well, I've been playing outside for long enough. I have a feeling we may need to go this way.
I wish I could have known Donnelly in this place. We would have had so much to debate. Did he paint these stones or did I? Who left the pots in the hut by the jetty? Who formed the museum under the sea?
Who fell silently to his death into the frozen waters? Who erected this godforsaken aerial in the first place? Did this whole island rise to the surface of my stomach, forcing the gulls to take flight?
I know how you feel, pal. So many questions and none of them have answers. But I'm beginning to think that we should follow the candles. Perhaps. What do they mean?
Dear Esther, I find each step harder and heavier. I drag Donnelly's corpse on my back across these rocks, and all I hear are his whispers of guilt, his reminders, his burnt letters, his neatly folded clothes. He tells me I was not drunk at all.
Okay. I still don't understand. Right, but never mind. Let's keep going. Let's keep chipping away at this. I think we're going to possibly get some answers. I'm saying possibly with bated breath. For what it's worth, though, this has actually been really quite nice. A very big change of pace for what I've been doing as of late. But this is really good, actually. Very beautiful. See if these candles have any bits of additional dialogue. And no, I think they're just meant to show where to go. Well, we hear our narrator become more and more unhinged as time goes on. I don't like how that suddenly stopped. That was just a little bit too weird for me, how it's just suddenly come to a stop. An aerial's still there, but what's it there for?
Hall by the roadside, by the exit for Damascus, all ticking and cooled, all feathers and remorse, all of these signals routed like traffic through the circuit diagrams of our guts, those badly written boats torn bottomless in the swells, washing us forever ashore.
Still haven't got a bloody clue on what's going on. Hello, 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 Bulldog.
From here, I can see my armada. I collected all the letters I'd ever meant to send to you, if I'd have ever made it to the mainland, but had instead collected at the bottom of my rucksack, and I spread them out along the lost beach. Then I took each and every one, and I folded them into boats. I folded you into the creases, and then, as the sun was setting, I set the fleet to sail. Shattered into 21 pieces, I consigned you to the Atlantic, and I sat here until I'd watched all of you sink.
And he fell to the ground. I'm still left with so many unanswered questions, but come on, we'll nip down this bit and see what the crack is. Oh, the letters! Oh my goodness! letters. All the letters he tried to send and that they're here and... Oh, wow. Oh, hey. For once he wasn't talking out of his arse. I may need to take these stairs. Let's have a look. I think out of everywhere you've been on this godforsaken island, you haven't been to that area yet, although I think that might be our last part. Don't know why I get the feeling, but that might be our penultimate. This might be the penultimate part. That might be where we need to be. But why? Why do we need to be there?
When Paul keeled over dead on the road to Damascus, they resuscitated him by hitting him in the chest with stones gathered by the roadside. He was lifeless for 21 minutes, certainly long enough for the oxygen levels in his brain to have decreased and caused hallucinations and delusions of transcendence. I'm running out of painkillers, and the moon has become almost unbearably bright.
Is that the person over there? That looks like a person over there. What if they try and kill her? What happens? That looks like a person. It is! It is! I think we're gonna die. I think he's gonna kill her. Well, it might be a ghost, or it might even be Esther.
I've begun my voyage in a paper boat without a bottom. I will fly to the moon in it. I've been folded along a crease in time, a weakness in the sheet of life. Now you've settled on the opposite side of the paper to me. I can see your traces in the ink that soaks through the fiber, the pulped vegetation. When we become waterlogged and the cage disintegrates, we will intermingle. When this paper aeroplane leaves the cliff edge and carves parallel vapor trails in the dark, we will come together.
I'm gonna see if there was a person up here. It looked like there was a person up here. I could be wrong. Maybe I've just been seeing things. I think I've been seeing things. Yeah, I've been seeing things. And if he was proceeding on his journey... On his journey where? Nobody knows. I sure as heck don't. Okay, this is getting weird. I don't know how to feel about this now. Oh great, the music's now gone to a hellish crescendo.
If only Donnelly had experienced this, he would have realized he was his own shoreline, as am I. Just as I am becoming this island, so he became his syphilis, retreating into the burning synapses, the stones, the infection.
Okay. Let's go up this way, see what's over here. Oh, there's a little hut.
There are headlights reflected in these retinas. Too long in the tunnels of my island without a bottom. The sea creatures have risen to the surface, but the gulls are not here to carry them back to their nests. I've become fixed, open and staring, an eye turned on itself. I've become an infected leg whose tracking lines form a perfect map of the junctions of the M5. I will take the exit at mid-thigh and plummet to my Esther.
Oh. Oh no. Oh no, I think I know exactly what's gonna happen here. I don't like the look of this. Right, looks like we're heading towards where I thought we were gonna head in the first place, but let's go. You know, for a game that was only £3, I'm really not complaining. It's beautiful. Even though I've constantly took the piss most of the way through because it didn't make any sense, but, you know. But, my goodness, this has actually been well worth it. Unfortunately, I'm at an angle where I can't see the writing properly. And knowing me, if I'm looking, I'll take a look up at the writing and then probably fall off the cliff.
A gull perched on a spent bonnet, sideways, whilst the sirens fell through the middle distance and the metal moaned in grief about us. I'm about this night in walking, old bread and gull bones, old Donnelly at the bar gripping his drink, old Esther walking with our children, old Paul as ever, old Paul. He shakes and he shivers and he turns off his lights alone.
I think we might be Paul. I don't know, I could be wrong. Right, well, here we are. We are at the very peak of the island, I think. Look at this, just look at this scenery, it's beautiful. Right. Oh. Well, we gotta head for heights, guys. Oh, it's wild up here. Damascus. Wow, how atmospheric is this?
I have run out of places to climb. I will abandon this body and take to the air.
Okay, pal. I believe you.
Dear Esther, I have burnt my belongings, my books, this death certificate. Mine will be written all across this island. Who was Jakobsen? Who remembers him? Donnelly has written of him, but who was Donnelly? Who remembers him? I have painted, carved, hewn, scored into this space all that I could draw from him. There will be another to these shores to remember me. I will rise from the ocean like an island without bottom, come together like a stone, become an aerial, a beacon, that they will not forget you. We have always been drawn here. One day the gulls will return and nest in our bones and our history. I will look to my left and see Esther Donnelly flying beside me. I will look to my right and see Paul Jakobsen flying beside me. They will leave white lines carved into the air to reach the mainland, where help will be sent.
Oh no. No! Oh no. Okay, Of course. All your letters are. Wow.
Come back.
Well, that was a bit short and sweet, but my goodness, that was actually really good. It was still confusing as hell, but yeah. Probably one of the more confusing things I've ever played, but I really enjoyed that. I'm going to actually really look into the lore and stuff behind it now. But that was probably one of the most atmospheric things I've played in a very long time, and I'm so glad I got to share it with you guys. Honestly, I'm quite blown away by this. It's wow. Maybe it'll make more sense the next time I play through it, but I can't recommend this enough for if you've got like an hour or so and you just want to have a bit wander around and things and just get lost. You can't make the credits go faster, but that's okay. We'll just sort of wait them out. And a massive thank you to everyone who's joined in the stream and who's left comments. I will be probably subscribing to whoever's left comments and stuff and who's just been nice, because I like to do that for people. And yeah. Excuse me. Yeah. Wow. And I'm going to go and do a bit digging into this, actually. It's been really, really quite a trip. Yeah, so with that, that's the end of this stream for Dear Esther, the Landmark Edition. Thank you very much to everyone who's watched, everyone who's commented, and anyone who's subscribed. I really do appreciate you guys taking the time to come and watch us mess about and stuff. Because I'm not very good at this. There's a reason I'm called CakeHanded. It's because I couldn't have CakeHanded. I'm not very good at these things. But I like to share what I do like with you guys. And I like to have fun. And as confusing as this game was at times, it was actually very, very well thought out. Very imaginative and very, very immersive. And I'm glad I got to share with you guys. So I think this is where I will end the stream. And for those who've been watching it later on YouTube, thank you very much for watching. Please feel free to like it. Feel free to subscribe if you wish. No pressure. And yeah. Right. So hopefully in the next week or so I might be doing the Little Nightmares playthrough. I'm actually quite looking forward to do that. But I guess until then, I'm going to go and switch it off. So, have a good Sunday, guys, whatever you get up to, and all the best. CakeHanded out.